well, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. So it is my last day in Kisumu. I know I said that I was leaving tomorrow, but I'm actually leaving today. Yes, I am leaving Kenya today. I wasn't even expecting it, but I found a company that goes to Kampala, a bus company, and they leave at midnight every night. But I have to be checked out of my Airbnb tomorrow at 11 a.m. So if the bus is leaving at midnight, that means I will have nowhere to go for 12 hours. I asked my host if I could do a late stay. It's not available. So I'm leaving tonight. Y'all. Sweat rag is a must. Before I went to go have fun, I had to go buy my bus ticket, and then the bus attendant offered to walk me to the Boda Bodas, and I was like, sure, why not? And then he offered to walk me to Kisumu Museum, and I was like, sure, why not? Really?
You want me to take you?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? He had to go lock up his shop, and I took the opportunity to go buy a water because your girl was dying in this Kisumu heat. They do not play. How much? 40. Not too much on my African accent, okay? I'm getting tired of paying double or triple the price everywhere I go. So if you can't beat them, join them. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to have an African accent so I can stop paying double and getting ripped off everywhere I go. Judge your mama. So he locked up his shop. We continued on the journey to Kisumu Museum, and he was being very gentlemanly. He was like, gently grabbing my arm to guide me across the street. And I was like, okay, I see you. African men can be very chivalrous and gentlemanly when they want to be. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, yes, so he was a pretty cool guy. We were talking about religion. He was fasting for Ramadan. We were talking about like marriage and his culture, marriage, according to his religion, all different types of stuff. It was only a 15-minute walk, but the convo was pretty good. And you want to know the funny part? When we got to Kisumu Museum, they were trying to charge me double the price that was on the website. So I decided not to go, and I hopped in an Uber and I went straight to Impala Sanctuary because they had me messed up. I was not expecting to see this much beauty, but it was absolutely beautiful at the Impala Sanctuary. I do recommend it. The price is a little bit expensive for foreigners. It was $22, and it's essentially just a zoo. They had peacocks, they had cheetahs, leopards, lions, zebras, buffalo, monkeys. Did I say peacock? Yes, African parrots, all different types of things, and of course impalas. And I would say that it was worth it, and I'm glad that I went. Oh. Oh, can I try?
No.
Oh, I can't try.
You can try.
Is it mad?
So when the ostrich one, they're still young, they exhibit a color of a female one.
Okay,
They're all
okay.
plain color. But as they grow, the male one will drop to black color. Like this one is becoming black.
Right. I just got done with the tour. It is so beautiful here. I'm just sitting here enjoying this amazing sunset. They are closing in a couple minutes though. But yeah, this sunset is gorgeous. I am having trouble finding like just live music. I don't know. I asked one person and I looked up the place that they sent me and it was a club. I'm not interested in a club. I'm interested in live music. And then there was another place that the person sent me. And I called them and asked if they had live music tonight and they sounded confused. They were like, no. And then there was another person I was talking to and they said that, it doesn't start until 10 p.m. I gotta go home and pack. I can't go at 10 p.m., sir. So I think I'm going to ask one more person, the woman that took me on the tour yesterday. But if I can't find live music, it's okay. It's okay. But yes, I'm just going to enjoy the sunset for a little bit. And yeah, I think I'm going to text her and see what she says. But if there's no live music tonight, then I'll just go home, rest, and pack. Alright guys, so I am all packed up and ready to go, and yes, I'm sweating. I literally just sweat like when I'm breathing in Kisumu. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm ready to hit the road. I'm on my way to the bus station. The bus leaves at 12. They said 12:30. So I should be in Uganda. They said at 5 a.m.
Yangu kubasika. Otegede? Eh?
Yeah, he's around the corner.
Yangu kubasika.
Ingira. Tibakiriza motoka kuyingira.
Oli bweru fune bweru.
Tibakiriza motoka kuyingira wali.
Oli bweru. Kankufuna kale kankufune ku gate wenyini. Eh? Ati kufuna ku gate wenyini bera mwana nawe bera mungo ngategera mazi. Tuli kugamba tuli mukusirwa.
He didn't want to come inside.
They are not allowed.
Oh, they're not allowed.
There are some charges.
White.
You think I'm white? I speak like a white person.
Yes. Yeah,
Because I have an American accent?
Yeah, I know that I have come to eat the Amazon. You're the same as
No, I'm not the same.
Is it your first time to come to Uganda?
Yes, it's my first time.
Your first time?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
You're ready to be here like how long?
Just a week or so.
1 week?
Yeah.
Will it be enough for you to enjoy Uganda?
I think so.
No, you have to spend like a month.
A month. Doing what?
Just doing tour.
Doing tours.
You tour, you go where you see how Uganda is beautiful than Kenya. It's more developed, but people there, they are not happy like how.
Uganda is more peaceful.
and happy.
Yeah, happy. A Kenyan actually told me that today. A Kenyan told me that he lives in Uganda because it's more peaceful.
Yeah, Uganda is good.
So Kenyans, they can come here to live a good life.
Uganda is we are a bit poor, but we have more freedom than any other country.
Oh, okay. So guys, today was a tough day. Yeah, and I look like what I've been through, a mess. I am in my 12th African country, Uganda, but it came with the cost of getting literally harassed and interrogated at the border. Yeah, so that was like one of the worst, I think the worst border crossing I've had in my 13 years of traveling. I've crossed literally like about 30 or 40 land borders, excuse me, in Latin America, in Europe, in Africa. But today was just the worst, the way that they literally treated me like I was a criminal for literally no reason. I don't know if it's because of the tensions in the US and they're just taking their anger out on US citizens. It kind of seems like it. But yeah, they just interrogated me. Well, let me just start from the beginning. Yesterday I bought a ticket to come to Kampala, and they told me that the bus leaves at midnight, and they told me that I was going to get to Kampala at 5:30. And when they said that, it caught me off guard. I was just like, because when you check Google Maps, it says that it takes about 7 hours to get to Kampala. So I was just like, okay, that doesn't, like, I was just like, maybe they know something that I don't know. I was like, they're the professionals. Maybe they know something that I don't know. So I got here. So they told me that I was going to get here at 5:30, and I was like, okay, sure. So yeah, I got there, the bus, I got on the bus at like 12. We got to the land border, and immediately when I walk in, they said that I walked through the wrong door, and they pulled me in a private room to search my bag and to pat me down, because they said, and then they were like, and it was just like, because I walked through the wrong door, are you serious? Like, I mean, what? And so after they pat me down, they sent me back to immigration. And when I got to immigration, they told me that foreigners are only allowed to travel in East Africa for 6 months. And they were asking me, like, what were you doing in Kenya? I said, tourism. They're like, what are you going to do in Uganda? And I said, tourism. And then, like, she just started getting angry. She's like, do you even have a flight out? Let me see your flight. And then I pulled out my flight, but then she took me to another back room. They separated me again, took me to another back room where this woman was just like, asking me, do I have an itinerary for Kampala? Like, let me see a document of all the things that you're gonna do in Kampala. And I was like, no, I don't have a document. I don't have a full itinerary. I'm a backpacker. Like, I'm going to Kampala to see Kampala and see what there is to do. I don't have a full document of an itinerary printed out, which again, I've never been asked for an itinerary at a border, at customs, whatever, especially when I already have an approved visa. My Uganda visa was already approved. My Kenya visa did not expire yet. And they were interrogating me like I was doing something wrong. And she said that, foreigners are only allowed to be in East Africa for 6 months. And then after 6 months, they're not allowed to be in East Africa anymore. And, and I was like, okay, can you please show me that regulation? Can you show me? Can you show me? Because I've never heard of that. And they were like, you're just gonna have to take our word for it. Take our word for it. And I told them, I was like, well, I have family. I need to tell them what's going on. I need to tell people what's going on. Like, if that is a real law that travelers cannot be in East Africa, the whole entire region of East Africa, for more than 6 months, can you show me? And they didn't show me. They were like, just take our word for it. And so, you know, lo and behold, they basically thought that I was trying to do a border run. And I just told them, I was like, I'm not doing a border run. I'm leaving East Africa. I'm flying out of East Africa in a couple weeks. I'm not doing a border run to go back to Kenya. And that's when they gave me back my passport, and I was able to go back with the group. And then I was separated again for the third time because they wanted to search my suitcase, and they were trying to ask me for a $30 bribe, which is like 4,000 Kenyan shillings. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nobody in the bus got harassed like this. Nobody. I was the only one that was separated 3 times from the group, interrogated like I was a criminal, pat down. All of my bags, all of my suitcases were searched like a criminal. Like, and then they asked me for a bribe. Like, what the fuck? And so, long story short, I got back on the bus after, you know, getting harassed. And the bus basically didn't arrive in Kampala until 1 p.m. when they told me that it was going to get here at 5 a.m. So I'm dehydrated. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm trying to drink some water. I haven't, drank really any water. I was on the bus for 13 hours. They told me I was going to get here at 5 a.m. I haven't eaten. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I only got maybe 3 hours of sleep in the last 24 hours, maybe 3 hours. So I just wanted to let you guys know everything that I went through.